All right, so we talked about financial freedom, financial planning, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to give you basic concept. Now again, all these concepts are not new. It's been talked about over and over again in different ways. Guess what? It's been there the whole time. We're just trying to apply it and remind us that, hey, this can be done. So this is not something new that's just been invented. It's been around the whole time. So now we all talk about financial freedom and how to get to that point. Guess what? There are a lot of different ways to do it. Now, like we talked about, there is something, the cause and effect relationship that we talked about. That's actually the cause and effect relationship law. All that says that for every effect, there is a cause that created it. So now, a lot of people make a mistake. They focus on the effect. Let me give you an example. You want to lose weight, people just take pills to drop the weight. Guess what? They're focusing on the effect and they gain it right back. Why? Because they didn't treat the cause of what makes them really gain weight. And most likely it's just the way they think about food and exercise. So taking a pill is not going to fix that cause and effect. So same thing with financial freedom. So you say to yourself, why is that I'm not financially free? Because people, they want more money, they go get a job. It's not enough, they go get a second job, then a third job. Guess what? They're treating the effect. They need to realize, okay, what is the real cause why I'm not financially free? Guess what? It comes down to the way you think. So you go back to the cause. The reason why most people are not financially free because of the way they think. Why is that? Let me give you a basic example. Most people trade dollars for hours. Guess what? There are so many hours in a day. But when you tap into your subconscious, there's so much you can do to accomplish that. Number one, people have issue saving. And the reason, again, saving is not just putting money in the bank. You got to treat the cause, which is how do you feel about thinking? Now, to just break it down, a lot of people associate saving with pain, and this goes back to when we were a child. Because when we were a child, our parents give us an allowance, say, okay, save your money, save your money. Guess what? By us thinking about saving as a child, you say, well, if I save money, it's less candy and fewer toys. And what do kids want? Just toys. So we are programmed subconsciously from childhood that saving is pain and spending money is pleasure. So we got to reprogram our mind again. We're going back to treating the cause, which is the way you think about money. So when you think about, okay, wait a minute, savings is not really pain, it's the next step for me to reach financial freedom. Again, your subconscious just will reprogram you to put money in the bank. Say, hey, this is not a painful experience. This is part of the setup to reach our goal, which is financial freedom. Because most people associate spending money with pleasure and then saving with pain, because from childhood. And like I was saying, just reprogram. Like when you go to actually vacation resort, you notice they are packed with junk. Like a lot of toys that people, you will never ever drive out of your way on a regular basis to go buy these things. But they know that people, when they're on vacation, they associate spending money with pleasure. So they just buy what they call junk and trinkets, and they just accumulate it, but they don't realize what they're doing. So that's why I say that's the key to financial freedom, is to reprogram your mind, because there's a cause and effect. The cause, actually the effect is you're not financially free. The cause is the way you think about saving money and spending money. Once you reprogram that, feel like, hey, saving is pleasure because it's taking me to the next step of being financially free, guess what? You're going to start putting money in the bank. And guess what? By starting to put more money in the bank, by saving money, you activated the law of attraction, and you're going to start attracting more money in your savings account. So set up an account and call it the financial freedom account, and put anything you can, and it's going to attract more money. Say, okay, this is my financial freedom account. And guess what? Every time you make money, take a percentage of it, 5-10%, whatever you can do, put it towards it. And then say to yourself, this is towards my financial freedom. Now, by putting more money into your financial freedom account, guess what? You're activating the law of attraction. More money you put in away will attract more money. Then all of a sudden you're going to start gift from family. All of a sudden you start getting a gift in the mail, all that good stuff. You just put it away, and it's going to continue to accumulate that financial freedom account. Now, the things not to do is, number one, once you set up the financial freedom account, never ever touch it for any reason. Because once you start, again, remember how we talked about, you just activate the law of attraction by putting more money away. You're going to attract more money that you're going to put away. The reverse side of it is, once you put that financial freedom account in place, never touch it no matter what. Because once you start touching it or dipping into it, again, you're activating the law of attraction. Then you're going to start attracting more things you need to resolve and attracting more money you need to pull into your financial freedom account. So the thing not to do, no matter what, don't touch it, because that's your financial freedom account. Now, you're going to be tempted. That's where the discipline comes from. Now, the definition of discipline is basically saying that you need doing the things you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. So whether you feel like touching that money or not, let it accumulate, activate the discipline, and it's going to make everything right, and then everything will fall in place. Then you're going to release your brake and unlock your potential. Because let's face it, we are meant for great things, but unless you tap into it, you're just going to feel misery all around you. Now it's time to reverse that and go to work and be the best you can ever be.